Recording. Okay. Today we're going to start with a new unit that is called Financial Matters. Okay? What is your, I don't know, connection, attitude, or how do you deal with money? What is your, how can we say, your attitude, your ability, your concept of money? What can you say about that? Anybody?
What is the meaning of attitude?
Attitude in the sense that, for example, some people say, well, I don't care about money. Money is necessary, but I can live with, I don't work, I don't live to make money. And money is not that important. Other people think exactly the opposite. Money is very important and I work for money and etc. That is a different attitude. Any opinion? Vicente, what do you think?
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know. I think it's important. I think sometimes people just born with it, but you always have to work for it, even though you don't care about it or some, but you always have to, I don't know, take it for a responsibility and to work for it and don't get so, I don't know, push away because of money, but you need to always work for it and to keep it, I don't know, in mind.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So people are born. Some people are born with it, and they don't
have to work that much for it, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Any other opinion? Sophia, what do you think?
Well, I think money is necessary to live, to eat.
Yeah.
So, but I think when the people get obsessed with the money, it becomes a problem. So, I don't know. I think that you have to be responsible with the money and use it. Use it with intelligence.
Sorry, with intelligence?
Yes.
What do you mean with intelligence?
I not get I don't know how to say it when you pay something but you don't have the enough money to pay it, so you get a préstamo.
Okay, when you cannot afford.
Yes.
You cannot afford, you cannot pay something. I mean, you buy something and then you don't have enough money to pay that. So you cannot afford it, okay? Yeah. And then you have to go to banks to ask for loans, yeah?
Yes. So
okay.
That's why I say that you have to use it with intelligence, but I have another word, but I don't remember.
Yeah. You must be careful when spending money. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, now I will ask you to, we're going to watch a video. Let me look at, sorry, before that, let me tell you something. When you talk about birth, remember that the verb in English is to be born. Yeah? You have to use two words, but to be plus born. So when people are born, okay? People are born with money. And also be careful when you talk about people in general, it's a plural word, but you're not talking about a specific group of people. People in general, you don't say the people. The use of the is very restrictive in English, okay? You use it only when you want to singularize, specify a specific group of people. Or, yeah, only in that case. If not, you don't use it, okay? Good. Well, let's go on. So I was saying that today you're going to watch a video. We're going to start that. You're going to watch a video filmed in London, in the street. And there are, let me see their names. There are 4 people that are interviewed. I will ask you to watch the video and take notes, okay? They will be asked 4 questions, I think, 3 or 4 questions, but the idea is that you listen and you take notes. What do they answer in each case, okay? You may watch the video twice because it's not that long. Is it okay? Okay.
Yes.
Let me share my screen. No, sorry, before sharing, oh, come on. Okay, let me, okay. I'm going to share my screen.
Welcome to Live from London. Today, we're in King's Cross talking to people about money.
Do you think you are good with money? Are you able to save money?
I save a little bit, but I'm pretty frugal, I would say, meaning that I don't spend too much money. I'm pretty careful, like I make big meals and freeze them and things like that. So, and I don't drink much, so yeah, I save a little bit.
Yes, I'm pretty thrifty. I've just moved out of London to Brighton, and it's just as expensive, annoyingly, as London is. And I've lost a lot of my wage by going down there, but I cycle to work and try and live fairly cheaply with my rent, and I quite enjoy the creativity of being able to be thrifty and buy reduced vegetables in the supermarket. That sounds a bit desperate, but I quite enjoy the challenge of cooking something different.
Yes, I'm pretty good with money, but I'm not really able to save it too much. I think that's a problem with most people, though. You spend what you have.
I would probably say no, I'm not the best with money. I try and put some away, but I always seem, at the end of the year, never to quite got where I want to be in terms of saving for a house or anything. It always seems to be back at square one, or something comes up that means I'm never there, basically, no.
What do you spend most of your money on?
Entertainment, I guess, books, going out, cinema, perhaps like that. And after that, if there's any left, maybe eating out.
Probably alcohol. No, that's not. What do I spend? No, probably travel. Save up for holidays and flights to places and going out to exhibitions and the theatre and experiences rather than things. Yeah.
Food, I guess. Nice food. I like to eat well, and I don't usually go cheap with food. I usually like to buy nice food.
I'd say travel a lot because I don't live in England. I live in Australia, so I have to normally pay each year to come back, and that's quite expensive. And then also trying to get a normal holiday as well, and probably clothes would be my other vice as well.
Do you agree with the saying, money makes the world go round? Why not?
Pretty much, I'm afraid. I'd rather not, but money is pretty much vitally important to our everyday lives.
I'd love to say no, but I'd probably agree and say yes. But I think I've experienced that on different levels depending on which country I'm in. I'd say in England I'm a bit more aware of that, and I feel like people are a bit more conscious of who's got what and how much they've got and what the next thing is. But maybe in Australia it's not such a strong sort of desire to have and be like that. Yeah.
I feel like unfortunately it does, but I want to say no, it doesn't, and it feels like it's more and more making the world go round increasingly, where I feel like I'm getting poorer and everyone else is getting richer. No, it's definitely the people you're around and the experiences you have that make my world go round. So for me, no.
I like to think no. It's a bit sad if people that think that money makes the world go round. It's a bit of a shame, but I guess in today's society, that's a lot of people's attitude, and I think that's a bit of a shame.
Once again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to Live from London. Today, we're in King's Cross talking to people about money.
Do you think you are good with money? Are you able to save money?
I save a little bit, but I'm pretty frugal, I would say, meaning that I don't spend too much money. I'm pretty careful, like I make big meals and freeze them and things like that. And I don't drink much, so yeah, I save a little bit.
Yes, I'm pretty thrifty. I've just moved out of London to Brighton, and it's just as expensive, annoyingly, as London is. And I've lost a lot of my wage by going down there, but I cycle to work and try and live fairly cheaply with my rent, and I quite enjoy the creativity of being able to be thrifty and buy reduced vegetables in the supermarket. That sounds a bit desperate, but I quite enjoy the challenge of cooking something different.
Yes, I'm pretty good with money, but I'm not really able to save it too much. I think that's a problem with most people, though. You spend what you have.
I would probably say no, I'm not the best with money. I try and put some away, but I always seem, at the end of the year, never to quite got where I want to be in terms of saving for a house or anything. It always seems to be back at square one, or something comes up that means I'm never there, basically, no.
What do you spend most of your money on?
Entertainment, I guess, books, going out, cinema, perhaps like that. And after that, if there's any left, maybe eating out.
Probably alcohol. No, that's not. What do I spend? No, probably travel. Just save up for holidays and flights to places and going out to exhibitions and the theatre and experiences rather than things. Yeah.
Food, I guess. Nice food. I like to eat well, and I don't usually go cheap with food. I usually like to buy nice food.
I'd say travel a lot because I don't live in England. I live in Australia, so I have to normally pay each year to come back, and that's quite expensive. And then also trying to get a normal holiday as well, and probably clothes would be my other vice as well.
Do you agree with the saying, money makes the world go round? Why not?
Pretty much, I'm afraid. I'd rather not, but money is pretty much vitally important to our everyday lives.
I'd love to say no, but I'd probably agree and say yes. But I think I've experienced that on different levels depending on which country I'm in. I'd say in England I'm a bit more aware of that, and I feel like people are a bit more conscious of who's got what and how much they've got and what the next thing is. But maybe in Australia it's not such a strong sort of desire to have and be like that. Yeah.
I feel like unfortunately it does, but I want to say no, it doesn't, and it feels like it's more and more making the world go round increasingly, where I feel like I'm getting poorer and everyone else is getting richer. But no, it's definitely people you're around and the experiences you have that make my world go round. So for me, no.
I like to think no. It's a bit sad if people that think that money makes the world go round, it's a bit of a shame, but I guess in today's society that's a lot of people's attitude, and I think that's a bit of a shame.
Okay. Okay, how was it? Let's see. What about the first question? Did you write the questions that the people were asked? What was the first question?
If they save money?
Sorry?
If they save money?
Okay, the question is, do you save money? Okay. Sorry, I don't know. This thing changes my spelling. Do you save money? Okay. Oof, again. Okay. I don't know how to change that, but okay. Save, V, short V, small v. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was part of the first question. What was the first part of the question? Did anybody get it?
What they save it for?
Not exactly. Not exactly.
The second question?
The first question, but the first question had two parts. One part, can you save money? But there was another question first, before that. Does anybody have the answer? Do you think you are good with money? That's the first part of the question, okay? Right. Let's see the second question. Carolina, what is the second question? Carolina Mujica. No, she cannot hear me. Josefa, can you hear me?
I didn't write it.
But do you remember the question?
I think if they are good saving money.
Yeah, that is the first part, the first question. What about the second one? No? Don't you remember?
I can't remember.
Ignacio, do you remember the second question?
No, I'm not quite sure.
Does anybody remember?
Yes, in what things you expend your money, something like that.
Right. What things do you spend? Do you spend most of your money on? Most of your money on? What things do you spend most of your money on? Right. And what was the last question? Does anybody remember?
If they believe in the saying money make the world going around?
Right. Do you agree do you agree with the saying? Money makes the world go round. Right. Those are the three questions. Okay. Let's see the first question. What about the answers you got? Anybody?
They say that.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Carolina.
Sorry. They say that it was difficult for them. They managed to somehow, but not like so much.
Okay, so they are not so good at saving money.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. One of the guys, the guy wearing glasses. Do you remember what he said about his attitude to money?
He says that he's careful using money, but he saved a little bit.
Okay, he's careful with money. Okay, he's careful with money, right?
He said frugal?
Exactly, very good. He says that he is frugal. What's the meaning of frugal? What do you understand by that?
I put it down because I wanted to ask it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and the teacher asked you the question back. Okay.
Yeah.
But in Spanish it's the same word. I mean, pronunciation is different, but in Spanish you write it exactly the same and the meaning is the same. Frugal.
But they use a little money or save money, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he uses, and frugal people in general use little money, don't spend too much, right?
It's like ser apretado?
No. No. Well, I don't know what, because that sentence in Chilean dialect may have different meanings. But in general, the people that are frugal are people that don't spend too much. Here you can use the word too much, right? They don't spend excessively. They are careful with money, yeah? Okay, that was the first guy.
Edwin.
Edwin, yes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What about the lady, Rosalind? That it was the second one. Do you remember what she said?
She said she was thrifty.
Yes.
Okay. Thrifty. What's the meaning of thrifty? What do you understand by that word? Do you know the word?
Me?
Anybody? Well, you said the word, Vicente.
I think it's mean that she would like to save, but like the money goes away. Like it's kind of, or not. I don't know.
No. Actually, it's the opposite. Thrifty.
Yeah, it's like be very carefully.
Yeah, people that is too careful. They don't like spending money. Right? But they are thrifty. Josefa, I think, Josefa, you were the one that said apretado?
No.
No, somebody said that.
It was me, Bernarda.
Bernarda. Okay, that is thrifty. In the usual concept is thrifty, right? Well, actually, in English, you have a word that would be more or less similar to Spanish, that is, tight-fisted. Sorry, tight. Tight-fisted, right? Fist is best. So tight-fisted is, okay, you never open your hands. Okay, right, so it's thrifty. She's thrifty, okay? Okay, let's see the next one, that is Paul. Let's see Nicolas. What does he say? What is his attitude to money?
I don't remember.
Does anybody remember the other guy?
was Paul.
Mhm.
He said that he don't use it carefully. Like he spent his money a lot.
Yeah, but
He says that he was good with money, but he spent.
yeah, he spent money, but he's pretty good. He thinks he's pretty good with money. Yeah. Okay. Right. What about the last one, Gemma? What is her attitude to money?
She wanted to save more.
She would like to save more money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she good with money?
No, she said that she wasn't good.
She thinks she's not good with money. Right. Good. Let's see the second question. What do you spend most of your money on? What about the first one, Edwin?
Food, for food.
What does he say about he's spending money on food? Why does he spend so much money on food? You've been so silent.
Because he eats out.
What do you mean he's out?
No, he eats out. I don't remember if he was the one who said that he eats out. He eats out. He spent a lot of money on food.
Yeah, he spends a lot of money, but he's not the one that eats out.
I think he said that he likes to buy like fancy food to make, or good vegetables or something like that.
Okay, he likes to buy, as you said, fancy. What do you mean by fancy vegetables?
I don't know.
But
I mean, like
tomato-
the first category one.
Okay, right. I mean, good quality ones. Okay, right. He likes to buy good food, good food in general. So he spends money on that. And he says something else about food. I mean, something as part of his routine or his habits in relation to food. He talks about cooking. No?
I didn't get it.
No, he said that he likes cooking big meals and then he gets them frozen so as to keep them for a long time. That is my dream, but I can never do it. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, that is the first guy. What about the other ones? Let's see. Paul, the other guy. What does he spend most of his money on?
On entertainment.
Entertainment, right. What type of entertainment?
Like the movies.
Not the movies. Movies in general.
Movies.
Movies.
Books.
Books. Loreto, you've been so quiet. Too much. Too quiet.
Because I was kicked out of the class by connection problem.
Okay, sorry. Okay. But did you hear, could you watch the video?
Apart, like I hear that Paul wasn't someone who saved money, but not too much because I listen like robots.
Okay, right. Nicolas, what about you? What did you get about this guy? I mean, where he spends money, how he spends money.
He said that he spent his money on entertainment, like going to the cinema, buying and reading books, in books, and that's what I heard.
Yeah. Okay. And okay. What about this? The Rosalind, the blonde girl? Ah, she's not a girl. She's a woman. A blonde woman. What about that? What does
She said as a joke, he said alcohol.
Alcohol, yeah. She says, as a joke, she says alcohol, right. But then when she talk seriously, what does she spend most of her money on?
I don't remember. So.
Does anybody remember?
She wanted to save money for traveling.
Okay. She saves
to travel, to have experience.
Okay, right. She likes to travel, right. Okay. Let's see the other guy, the guy in glasses. No, sorry. No, the other one, the last lady in glasses, Gemma. What does she spend most of her money on? Anybody?
I think she also said that she wanted to save money for traveling, to going to Australia, I think. And that's what I get.
Spend money for clothes. To have clothes.
Yeah, she also likes to. Okay, clothes is another one. It's another expense she has, and she has to buy tickets to Australia. Why? Why does she go?
Because she lives there.
She lives there, right? Good, and must be quite expensive because it's quite far away. Okay, let's talk about the last question. Do you agree with the saying money makes the world go round? Okay, what about their opinions? Anybody? Francisca, can you hear me now?
Yes.
What can you say about this, this question?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
I'm sorry?
Could you repeat it, please?
The question is, what do they think about the saying money makes the world go round?
I don't know.
No? Nicolas? Nicolas?
What was the question?
Come on. The question is, what do they think about money makes the world go round?
They say they wanted to say no, but the truth was it was right.
Okay. Actually, it's the only question when there is some agreement. All of them say that they would like to say no, but they have to say yes. Yeah, good. Did you get any other information in this question, in each speaker?
I think Rosalind ended up saying that she doesn't believe in the saying.
Are you sure?
I think, but she said that she feels like she was getting poor and everyone around her was getting richer.
Yeah. Yeah, but she feels that, well, I'm not here to answer the question. What about the other people? What do you think about it? Ignacio, Carolina, Nicolás, Loreto, Sofía, Francisca.
Paul says that life is more important than money.
Yeah.
And I think that Rosalind says something similar, that said that the experience makes her life goes around. More than the money, I think.
Yeah. Okay, that is what she thinks about it. Okay. Any other information to add? Any other comment? Okay. Let me remind you that this topic is one of the topics that you will have to talk about extensively in the final test, in the final oral test. So, and I imagine that is one of the ones that has more specific vocabulary too. So, for you to practice, okay? Well, I will ask you to go to your cursos, please. Your cursos, material docente. Wait. Okay. Like from London, money worksheet, okay? That's the name, please download it. Okay, in this, could you download it?
Yes.
Okay. Here we have in exercise, the first part, you have idioms. Idioms, what's the meaning of idioms? They are expressions. I mean, expressions that you use, in this case, with money, okay? Here we have two columns, okay? A and B. The idea is to match both parts and then get the meaning. This is something that I will ask you to do for next class, because here you need to use dictionaries, okay? So complete the first half with the second half, and then write the meaning of the expression. Is that okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Miss, are they in order?
No, not necessarily. No. I mean, you have to see this one. Why should they be in order? If they were in order, there would be no exercise. The idea is to match términos pareados. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. If you go down, here you have the second part of the homework, that is vocabulary. Here you have words related to money, and they are divided into three categories. The first one is positive adjectives. You know, adjectives are words talking about qualities. For example, frugal. For example, thrifty. Okay? The second one is for negative adjectives, like tight, like mean. Okay? And the last one is nouns. Sustantivo, persona, animal, o cosa, related to money. Here we have the word notes. What's the meaning of notes?
I don't know.
Anybody? Notes on billetes. In Britain, they call them notes, the opposite of coins, okay? So I will ask you to complete the 3 columns with at least 2 words per column for next class. Okay? Is it okay? And then you have the same questions that were asked the people in the video, okay? Yes? I will ask you to work in 3 groups, okay? Discussing the same questions, okay? I will give you some few minutes for you to discuss, and then we are going to check what you discuss in each group. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let me make the groups. Okay. 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 Let's see the first group. Sofia and Carolina, right? Okay.
Yes.
Tell me what you discussed.
Dale.
Yeah. I think we are very similar about the things that we respond.
We answered.
The answer, yes. For example, the first question that it says that if we are good with money, both says that both of us says that we are not good with money. But when we are working in works, we are very good saving money.
When you are working in a job.
Yes.
In a job, okay. When you have a job, actually. Okay. Right. And what else, Carolina?
Yeah, we said like when we are working, it's easier because we have an income, and when we don't, it's more difficult because you spend the money you just have.
Yeah. Okay. And what's about the last question about the money makes the world go round?
I said that in a capitalist system that we're involved, it is like obvious that money makes the world go on because it's like the base of the capital system, and hopefully it wouldn't be like that, and we could live with exchanging things and exchanging like the things that I have so I can have the things that you have or something like that, but it's difficult because of this economic system.
Okay, right. How do you call the system where you don't have money? I mean, money and people exchange things. Do you know how to call that?
No.
Anybody? Barter. I give you onions and you give me potatoes. I don't know, something like that. Yes? Yes, barter in English. Okay, good. Let's see Ignacio. Ignacio, and who else did you work with? Vicente?
Yes, Vicente.
And who else?
And Francisca.
Francisca. Okay, Ignacio. What about your group?
So, me personally, I wasn't good at saving money.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
I said I spent.
Discussing the group.
Everybody was giving their opinion about this, so they also said they weren't too good at saving money.
They weren't very good.
No.
Yeah, but very good, not too good.
Yeah, sometimes they were able to save money.
Yeah, okay. And in your case, you're not very good at saving money?
No, I usually spend it on food and things like that.
Uh-huh.
And the last question, by the saying money makes the world go round, we thought that it was actually really true, but we didn't like the idea of that statement being true.
Yeah, so you would like to say no, but unfortunately it's true.
Mm-hmm. The same as the people in the video.
Yeah, yeah, right. Very good, Ignacio. Francisca, what can you add to this?
I am not very good at saving money, but when I save it, I waste it in food, technological products.
And why do you say I wasted in food? Why do you waste it?
Because it's not a very good way to spend money.
Yeah. But do you mean that you buy, I mean, not very, I mean, poor quality food, or you spend, I mean, you spend too much on food?
For example, the money that the university gives me, I can say I waste it.
Why?
Because I spend it in a lot of things that I really don't need.
Like what? Francisca? You said that you spend the money on things you don't need. For example, what?
For example, clothes, sneakers, makeup.
Okay, the money that, okay, but that is a waste, actually. Yeah. So you spend money on things you don't need.
Yeah, I don't need them, but I like to use them.
Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Let's see, Vicente, can you add anything?
But like for the group or for me? About me?
Both.
Okay, if I think I'm good with money, I think I'm good, but I'm not able to save it that much.
Yeah.
Because me and my girlfriend and me, we live very far away from each other, so I spend the most of my money on gasoline.
Okay.
And on food and fixing my bike. So yeah, and I'm trying to save a little bit for developing and how you say a project, an entrepreneur project.
Yeah, okay. Business.
Yeah, a business. So yeah, but I need to save a little bit more.
Okay, right. Okay, Vicente, thank you. Nicolas, what about you? What about your group?
About saving money, we have different opinions. about that. Personally, I said that I'm good with money because I always have a little bit of money that I don't spend. I
Okay,
don't
but
waste.
you're good at saving then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the things that I spend my money are sport stuff.
Yeah.
Like and about the if the money what was the
question, the second question, the third question is about what do you think about money makes the world go round?
We said that is truth.
It's true.
And I say that is truth because nowadays, and at least in the country, with money all the things get easier to do.
Everything is easier when you have money. Yeah. Okay, right. Josefa, anything to add?
I said that at the first question, I said that I'm not good with money, but I used to save that. I used to save it because I don't know. Used to spend my money on things that I don't need, like don't know, clothes that I don't need, or stupid cups that I think that I don't need. But makes me happy
you said
sometimes.
you used to do that? I mean, in the past.
Oh, what?
I understood. I used to spend money on things like that. Was it in the past, or is it?
No.
You usually do it.
I used to.
In the past, or yeah, present or past. You used to do it.
I think. No, present. I used to.
Okay, so I usually, normally you say I usually do it, right?
Okay.
You usually do it. Okay. Okay, so you're not very good at saving money then.
I think that I am because I have this thing like accounts where I put my money that I don't want to spend.
Ah, okay. You have a saving account?
What?
Do you have a saving account?
Yeah, something like it.
Something like that, yeah? Okay, so you spend money, but you can even save.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you think about the last question about money makes the world go round?
I think that I agree. I would like to say that it's not true, but it's true.
You don't like to, okay. You would like to say it's not true, but it is actually.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see, Loreto, what about you?
I say that I save money, but not too much because I have never worked, so it's kind of hard.
Got money?
No.
Yeah.
Because I don't work, so when I have money, I spend in video games and Rubik's Cube.
Sorry? Do you spend money on what?
Video games and in Rubik's Cube because I have a collection.
Okay. Okay.
And the word is
makes the world go round. What do you think?
Money, because that's the world where we live.
Sorry, I cannot hear you well. Can you repeat it, please?
The world that we live, it's controlled by money.
It's controlled by money.
Yes.
Okay, so you agree with the sentence?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okie dokie. Any questions or comments? No? Okay, we're going to continue next Thursday. Please don't forget to do your homework, please, okay? Because we're going to check that and go on from that on, okay? Okay, guys, see you. Have a nice week.
Bye, you too.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.